Ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce you to Cindy. Cindy is a 16-year-old girl who lives in South Africa, about 10 kilometers away from an active coal mine. And Cindy also suffers from asthma, which means she makes frequent visits to the hospital due to the varying levels of air pollution in the area that triggers her condition. And this is quite a burden for her and her family, mentally, physically, emotionally, and financially. And she spends more days out of school than being in the hospital. So what can we do for Cindy? One would think, yeah, we can just shut it today, but that is a bit extreme. We can't do that because the government cannot bear such economic loss just to save lives. Well, that's where we come in and we say, how about we develop an indicator that tells us what the air quality is and the risk of that air quality on every day? So for us to do this, we need to first ask ourselves, what do we know? And what we know is that there is abundance of research to show us that there are criteria pollutants called PM10, PM2.5, NO2, SO2, ozone, and carbon monoxide. They've been well demonstrated to show that they have effect on human health. Well, so luckily for us, in Cindy's area, these pollutants are measured every day. So we can just collect the data and do our own analysis and identify our own effect estimate of these pollutants on health in Cindy's area. And to do this, it's quite simple. We just do a time series analysis with a multi-pollutant approach. But that's not where the real fun is. The real fun is for us to develop this indicator, we need to have a total excess risk of this combined pollutant on health. So we can use that. It's an important parameter for our indicator. So to make it fun, imagine here that I have these coffee capsules, and these coffee capsules are going to represent the different risk, the different estimates for the pollutants that we have estimated. So these capsules, of course, you can see they differ in color. And here we have the milk. So I'm going to be a barista for. So we are going to mix the milk here is the concentration corresponding to the different pollutants. So we mix that. So we take the products, we mix this and all of that. So we might end up with a macchiato, a cafe latte, or a cappuccino. And at the end of the day, we add all of this up together, making a cocktail of coffee mixtures. This is not an idea for Starbucks, by the way. And once we are done, we then calculate the risk. We scale our finished products on low to high risk. And we give this information back to Cindy. So she would know today, this is the air quality. When it's a 3, it's a low risk for my health. When it's a 9, it's a high risk for my health. This is particularly important for people like Cindy so they can be more aware about the air pollution in their area. And that way, also manage their exposure to air pollution at the same time, and in turn, reducing the number of hospital admissions in the area. Remember, Cindy is only 16. She doesn't deserve to be in the hospital. She should be having more fun in the sun. Thank you.